Hi, this is Judy, and I'm here to discuss something about the way we speak to each other. And I am not in any way meaning to talk down to anybody. I'm going beyond what maybe your mom or a teacher has taught you. I'm going in a different direction. Before I get started though, I'd love it if you hit like and maybe subscribe. That'd be really helpful, and I do appreciate it. All right, so first off, let me make sure you understand that when I'm doing these videos, I'm not scripted. I don't even know what I'm going to say, to be honest with you. I just have a general thought about the title. And these are all things that have come to me as either questions or things I've considered myself, or maybe have been talked to me about, Anyway, I also need to tell you that I'm not in no way have I perfected any of the things I'm talking about. I'm still working on it, But I think we can work together, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about some of the things I say. I'm, in no way do I want to be judging anything, not even myself. We're just kind of muddling along together, But in the past, I guess it's been almost 3 years, but maybe more like 2.5 years, in the past couple of years, I have been thinking about what we say to each other. And it's not like it's a new a light bulb moment. I mean, I think we all at some point have either thought about how people talk to us, and we want them to be respectful to us. We don't like the idea of them whispering behind our backs or saying something about us that isn't true, or even if it is true, if you tell somebody something, you don't want them to spread it around. I guess that's a whole other video too, right? But what I guess I'm talking about is just what I do, or don't do, or should do. The words we use actually matter quite a bit. And we don't recognize that when we speak as easily as if somebody speaks to us in a way that we find offensive. And I'm not talking about, certain kinds of language that a particular group of people might want us to use or not, or, words we're not supposed to use, or, I'm not talking about basic respect to a particular group of people. I'm talking about one-on-one. Sometimes we say things from our heart or from our hurt that aren't really very kind. And I think sometimes it's not even what we say, it's the way we say it. And part of that actually is our personality. I know that people all my life, literally all my life, have misunderstood a lot of what I've said to them. And I'm not talking about this kind of talk, I'm talking about just, hey, did you do the dishes yet? Or, hey, why don't we go over to the store and we'll get this and that, And I don't even realize I'm saying it in some kind of a way that's demeaning. Either I'm surrounded by people that are extremely sensitive or something I'm saying isn't quite right. And I'm assuming if I'm the only common denominator with all the people, it must be me. And I think that what we do sometimes is we know what we want to say, we know why we want to say it, we know how we feel about it, but we just say it and we don't really go into the communication about where this is coming from or how I feel about it or how I want you to take it. I think it's important that we think about what we say, how we say it, and if it is really, really important to us, that we don't just stop with a sentence or two, that we actually say, why don't we sit down and talk about that for a little bit? Because we can get angry with each other over something that we both agree on. So, short video. But I think it's important. What you say is important. Think about it. Thanks for listening.